So thank you for joining again, and let's focus in this video in the topic of the platform modernization for the wiki. So let me switch for that on a sketch note that I have prepared to tell a little bit details about that. So, what does platform refresh mean? The platform refresh is about developing a new website, so which will be the container, and also about transferring the data, of course, very rich that we have already in the wiki. And we know that there is an English, which is the master version of the wiki today, but there is also a Spanish version existing, an Hungarian one. Maybe there are other ones that I don't know about. And so this data will need to be transferred in the modernized platform. Now, let's keep the topic of the data transfer out for this moment, and let's look at what does it mean developing a new container. First of all, I need to share with you that a company called Nothing, based in Switzerland, in Bern, has volunteered to offer their time in working on this, and their job is to develop website, and in particular, they are very focused on user experience, maximizing the user experience, which is really of great interest for us because we want to optimize the fact that the people will be able to find the information they are looking for, filter it, and navigate properly without being lost, and also optimize the fact that people can contribute to the platform. So the way that Nothing is working is not through detailed specifications and then doing development. There is a very high focus on the design work, and this video here is really about the design, because what they're asking is users, testers, they call this persona, a number of people to test the design first in order to now know if it is optimized for what we are looking for. So, and then when the design is done and agreed, Nothing will take care of the development. So that's not an issue. So let's focus on the design thing. The way Nothing has proposed to work is working on prototypes iterations, and they very recently, just a few days ago, released a very first version of it. Let's call it 0.1 if you wish, and this is made of 12 pages linked together, so it looks like a website, but it's not a website. It's really 12 HTML pages or 12 pages linked together that help us to understand how the website could look like. And the reason I'm focusing on this in this video now is that the people who want to join the exercise of helping the design are welcome here. And this is why I'm calling you, because you've been identified, or you said that you would be interested to participate to this. So how do we do this? We need to comment the 12 pages. That's the work that needs to be done. And how do we do this? First of all, we will use a software called FIGMA, and I'll go back to this later, just a little bit later on. But let me just have a few words about the comments, really, that we are going to do, because we will probably need to speak about this again. The commenting is about really telling, okay, you see thing on a page, and what's important to do is to tell your intentions, if we speak in a sociocratic way. Really, what's the impact on on me of what I see now. We can ask questions, we can make proposals. We would like to really avoid to be in a mode like, I don't like this, or please change this, or things like that. So that's really the mindset, I would say, for the commenting exercise. And so having said this, let's switch to Figma so that I show you how we can do this. So here is the Figma interface. So it really looks like a website from here, but we see here that we have these 12 pages that I was mentioning before, and you have a way to zoom or how you want to do things like that. In order to use this, you will need to create an account in Figma in order to be able to comment. So how does this work? Let's before speaking about comments, which will be accessed by this bubble, let's speak simply about navigating. Okay, if you are trying to navigate this, you will see that there are things like this one that's working, and that there are other things that are not working. So that's normal, because it's not a website, it's a design, an organization of a number of pages that show us what this could look like. So the way this is working is quite easy. If I go back home to the home page, when you click anywhere, you will have a highlight in blue of what is active. So if I click any place, I see what is active. So that's quite interesting, because already you know what you would be able to click. So if I click here on that, I see that the banner can explode and so on. So that's the first thing. So again, don't expect that everything is clickable. Only few things are done here. So let's look at commenting now. So I click on the bubble, and I can move down. So let's go back to the home page first. So I will release the bubble, and I will switch it back. So for example, here. So I switch back to the first page. When I click the bubble, I have like a commenting bubble that I can move. And I see here, for example, that there is already a comment here. The number 5 means it's the 5th comment. If I click on it, I see an exchange. It's like a check. I've commented this saying I would like this left banner to be always visible when I scroll down. Is this possible? And Lex has answered me, and he's checking that. So this is the way it works. If I would be clicking something else, here, for example, I'm building a new one. The anything, okay, and I post it. If I do this, I will have here a 6th comment which will be printed here, and so on and so on. So you can really put any comments you want, and navigate the different pages doing this. And if you want to toggle off the comments and just navigate, that's good. You see that the comments I've done on the left banner is that right now, if you scroll down, the left banner goes up with the rest. So this is it. I mean, there is no rocket science about this. What I would like you to do really here with this is to let me know if you are still volunteering for doing this exercise and browsing this. I will send you the link for the Figma platform and then create a user for yourself, and you will be able to do this and comment that. So thank you very much, and so waiting for you from news from you. Thank you.